Hi guys, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm just here to bring you my latest journal, which is my very vintage journal. You may have seen me do some videos whilst creating this. We did quite a few of them together. But if not, obviously this is it. So the size of the journal, it's about 6.5 by 9 inches. It's a soft cover journal, and it's made just with an A4 envelope. The closure is just this beautiful fuchsia lace trim, and I just wound it round kind of twice and then did it in a bow. So that's that. Let me just try and raise my tripod slightly. It's tricky to get the right angle, I find. So there we go. So the outside cover, I have decorated it with, it's got some vintage lace, what was effectively a kind of like a table placemat. And so that runs underneath this fabric and right round to, I think it finishes about here. And then I just kind of finished it off with a piece just over there. Then it's got some of the actual very vintage kit on printed onto fabric, layered over. So that's what's that. That's what's there. Then it's got some more vintage doily, different piece down here at the bottom. It's got some of this gorgeous blue lace running down the side. You've got some more of this vintage placemat here. Then you've got some of that gorgeous sequined kind of lace. This piece actually isn't sequined, but it's some of the trim from there. That's just on the spine. Then you've got a couple of pieces which are sequined just in here, in this gorgeous blue colour. This really pretty bright pink flower from some flower trim. I've done one of my little hanging kind of pillows, just again coordinating with the kit. So it's just printed from the kit onto fabric, and I just made a little kind of fabric pillow there that's hung on a bulb pin. And then on the back, obviously you've already seen, it's just got some lace kind of top and bottom, the rest of that kind of fabric trim, and some more of the placemat kind of running down. So going inside the journal, inside the front cover, we've got obviously this gorgeous image from the very vintage kit, and then I've kind of made a little pocket down here and mirrored obviously the image with this little ticket. You've got a little embellishment piece here from the kit layered onto some pink lace, and some more of that gorgeous pink lace running down the side, and a bit of fabric ruffle down there with some faux de monte. Tucked into the corner, tucked into the pocket, sorry, you've just got some journaling cards just from the kit, just for obviously journaling on there. And you've also got just a vintage piece from a children's encyclopedia there. Love this page, What's the in London. Just really, really love that page. And then you've got obviously on the back some other kind of pictures of London there. So that's all tucked in to that pocket. Then on the facing page, you've got a book page pocket, one of the Patricia pockets there. Some lace trim down the bottom, some more of that blue lace trim there, another flower and some bling there. I've just tucked in a little journaling card into here. Obviously you've got layered up elements onto the pocket. And then tucked in the top, I just made another one of those kind of floating pockets. Well, floating pocket or a tag, depending on, you know, which you kind of prefer to call it really. I've backed it onto some white paper so that you've got kind of a journaling card going on the back, and some lace trim at the top, and obviously a pocket here where I just tucked in a couple of the tickets from the kit. So again, lots more kind of journaling space there, and that just tucks in the top. You've got a bit of stamping there in the kind of fuchsia pink. Then going over the page, you've got this page here with one of these little, you know, pocket pieces. So you've got here 2 pockets on the inside. Each one has got a little journaling card here. So they just tuck in like that. And then obviously you've got journaling space kind of in the actual pocket itself. Then that just tucks over like that, and then like that. And then you've got just some layered elements there. And then you've got another journaling card kind of tucked in the side as a little pocket. Then you've got some fabric ruffle down the side and this gold organza bow. Then on this side of the page, you've just got some lace trim going down the side. You've got an envelope kind of pocket. And then, oh no, thank you. No, thank you. Sorry, my son was just asking if I wanted him to do something for breakfast. No, that's fine, thank you. Thanks. Right, so in this pocket, sorry about that, you've just got here a little flippy pad that I just made from some of the background pages. Just kind of stapled them together and popped some lace trim at the top. And then I've just kind of layered on some of the background pages, and here just a little label onto some lace. That just tucks in like that. And then tucked in the side, I've just popped one of the tags from the kit. I've just layered it onto some white card, and I just kind of distressed it slightly over there. That just tucks in, and then you've got some lace trim and some diamante down the side. Then on this page, we've got here one of the massive corner tuck spots. Just some of the background page. I just kind of layered it, or I might not have actually layered it. It might just be kind of that paper actually. And then I've just popped some doily on the top and some lace trim and some faux diamante over the top of it with some faux diamante there. And then here I've just tucked in a piece from the background page which I just kind of cut down. So more journaling space there. That just tucks up like that. And then on this page I've just included a little paper clip with this floating pocket, which I'm sure we did make this together. And I've just tucked in a journaling card and then another journaling card on there. So you've got this gorgeous lace at the top and a flower and this image down here. So that just all kind of tucks neatly in there. And then it just was held on with a paper clip. You've just got a little image from the kit there on some lace. Going over the page, here's just a plain page for journaling. And finally my blue Stays On ink arrived, so I was able to stamp just a corner in there. And obviously these were being held on by that paper clip. So this pocket paper clip, and you've just got a postcard there from the kit, which just tucks in. And obviously you've got some layered up pieces on there. So this is just holding on a little slither from some of the background page. And again, another just page from the vintage children's encyclopedia there. So they just all kind of paperclip back on to the page like that, and this one also like that. Then you've got some doily, you've got some vintage book page, you've got some vintage sheet music, one of the background pages from the kit with just some fabric ruffle, and then some more plain pages for journaling just with some blue corners. I thought that just looked gorgeous because it picked up the blue from the flowers there. More blue corners, more blank space for journaling, and then a little flip up kind of booklet piece here, just with some of the torn out pieces from the kit there layered onto some pink lace. So I love how that looks, and you've just got this kind of label piece down here with some lace and some bling at the top. Going over the page here, we've just got some fabric ruffle down the side. Then you've got this gorgeous envelope. Sorry, not envelope, flip down, done in the style of an envelope, and that just obviously opens like that and then kind of shuts like that, and it's kind of held closed really by the ruffle. I mean, not intentionally, but the ruffle does kind of, you know, hold it closed. This has been glossy accented on here, and you've got some ribbon there, and then it's also a pocket where it's just holding a couple of kind of elements from the kit, so they just go in there. Got some blue stamping around the page. And then here you've got some lace trim, you've got some bling, and then you've got a little fold down kind of flip like that. And again, you've got some more blue stamping, some lace, and a piece from the kit. So it all kind of just looks really striking in these gorgeous kind of gold with the blue and the pink all kind of together. It just looks really, yeah, really striking and pretty. And then I just stuck on one of the pieces from the kit just there, kind of at the back, which just kind of ties the whole lot together. And then you've just got a ticket that tucks in there, which again just ties everything kind of in together. Then going over the page, we've just got a pocket here that we made, tucked in a little postcard, and again you've just got some bits from the kit layered up. And then you've also got a little journaling card from the kit tucked in the side, and then a piece of that vintage lace just tucked or just stuck down there at the top. Just trying to work out which way he went in. I think he went in like that. Okay, and then you've got another piece from the kit here, some pink kind of corners, pink corners, sorry, stamped here as well. Then here you've got some of that blue stamping with my new stays on. Just, wow, just such a striking colour. I just love it. More blue corners here, another blank page for journaling. Then here you've got one of those Crafty Cat envelopes. So obviously we did this together, I think. Love how that looks with the pink. And then tucked into this one, we made this kind of little kind of folding envelope. And just, I ran some lace down the side. And then you've got various pieces from the kit just tucked inside there. So kind of more just journaling kind of pieces. So they just all just tuck in like that. That all just tucks in there. And then this side we just kind of popped on some white lace and some bling and a flower. Then this is just another background page from the kit. Then this is your centre of the signature. I love this gorgeous page. I just love these colours. So here I made another kind of paper clip, and I just took one of the elements from the kit, layered up some of that blingy kind of blue fabric. Some eyelash trim, I don't know whether you can kind of really see it there, but it's kind of got the blue and the pink. So obviously it matches the kind of pink lace and the blue sequin. And then you've got a little flower. And that's holding this little floating pocket on, which I've not put a journaling card in there. So let me just retrieve something from somewhere else in here. Oops, let me just retrieve something from here, and we'll just pop something into that. There we go. So it's now got a little journaling card. And obviously that one we made, I think it was the first video kind of in the run of videos that we did. So I didn't want to glue it down because I just loved the back of it as well. So obviously I've just paper clipped it on, and you can kind of freely move it around in your book. But I thought it looked really stunning on this collage page because it just, everything just comes together really lovely. So then I wanted to kind of keep this page in its entirety. So I just ran some blue lace down the side, one of the elements from the kit glued there, and a little pink flower. Then this obviously more background page. This is obviously the rest of that envelope, the Crafty Cat envelope. And we did a pocket on the back where we've just popped a journaling card from the kit with some lace trim. And then tucked in the side there, this was just that gorgeous kind of piece, which is just a couple of the background pages glued together and kind of forming a little fold out. And it, you know, if you followed along, we just made a little kind of flippy pad because I didn't really want to cover up any of these really nice pages. So, and it feels lovely because it's those pages kind of glued together. It's got that kind of crinkly, kind of squishy type feel to it. So yeah, I quite like that. So that just obviously tucks in there. Then here you've got some plain page for journaling, and then same here, you've got some more of those blue corners. And then going over the page here, I've just done a little pink bit of stamping, some of that lovely vintage lace with this image, which obviously matches the image that's on this side as well. So on this pocket, you've just got a little journaling card, again picking up this same lady. So that just tucks in there, and again we've got a flower here layered up on some lace trim here, running down here, and some bling. And this is just kind of the pockets made from some of the background page. So again, you know, really nice how it kind of turned out. Then here at the top, we've got another one of those pocket paper clips. So inside there, I just popped in one of the postcards from the kit. So that just slots back in there. This is a giant paper clip. You've got some kind of vintage lace up there and a flower and some lace trim here. And then here you've just got, oops, a kind of floating pocket again. And again, I just didn't want to cover up the kind of what was on the back of that. So I kind of left it so it was floating. And you've also got another piece of the vintage book page there of the children's encyclopedia with the, you know, more images of London. So I thought that was really rather nice. And obviously you could tuck kind of something in the top here. You know, some more book page or some kind of jotter sheets or something, which would be quite nice. And then on this page, I think we did this together in some of the videos, I've just got some pink stamping here and a blue frame and some blue script and some more of that vintage piece there, and obviously this frame that we just glued down. So quite simple but really kind of pretty page, and then obviously that clips back on there to kind of hold that in place. Then on this page I just made a little kind of fold out. Again, just layered up some images from the kit, this lovely handsome man with one of the kind of labels down there attached with some lace underneath, and that just ties up like that. And tucked in the side it's a pocket, and I just popped the envelope from the kit in there. So that just goes in like that. Got a bit more pink stamping in the corners. Then going over the page, this is the coin envelope that comes with the kit. So it's obviously kind of patterned anyway, so I just kind of decorated it with just this element from the kit, which obviously picks this up as well. Layered it with some pink lace, as with this one. Did some blue stamping in the corners, which I thought just picked up the blue of the flowers, and then some fabric ruffle down the side. Tucked in a ticket from the kit into the actual, you know, coin envelope itself, and then a journaling card from the kit just tucked in behind there like that. More blue stamping, and then plain pages, more blue stamping on here, and then this is just another background page, again just, you know, picking up the blue from the stamping with the flowers. Fabric ruffle at the bottom, again another plain background page. Vintage sheet music, the rest of that page, and the doily, more blue stamping. Little piece from the kit just on some pink lace, and then on this one I think we did this together as well. I've just layered this pocket onto this lace, and then it's got a little journaling card tucked in behind there like that. Got obviously this white lace going around it, and then you've got some lace trim and some diamante and a flower. And tucked in there I just did another one of those little kind of flippy pads, again just from kind of scraps of paper really. So, and again I've just stapled it and popped some lace trim across the top. So that tucks in there, more blue stamping. And then on this page oh, excuse me, I'm running out of breath speaking. Right, on this page we've got this snippet kind of piece that I've used as a belly band here. We did this together, and it was just taking various elements from the kit and gluing them together. I kind of reinforced them with some book page on the back, just so it was kind of held together in one piece more. I've popped a little flower here, and then some lace trim down the side, and another flower here. And I've just tucked in a piece of the stationery, just kind of slotted in behind it, and that obviously picks up, you know, the images and things that are on this snippet. So I thought that was quite nice. And then this one here, this is an envelope with a kind of same size flap as the kind of piece itself, which I thought was really nice. So that just tucks in there like that, and then you've got some lace trim running down, and then you've got again some glossy accents on this little kind of piece that's on there, and some bling. And then just tucked in the side I just popped in one of the tags, and again a kind of small version of the stationery, so it kind of picks that up again. So that just all tucks in like that. You've got some lace trim running down the side, and some olive green script stamp, and here and in the corners. So going on to the final page here, I stamped down the side with some of that gorgeous blue stays on. This is one of those little pocket pieces which I did a tutorial on. So that just opens like so, and inside there you've just got a couple of journaling cards. I thought they picked up the colours really well. Obviously this kind of picks up these, and then this one obviously picks up these flowers as well. So, you know, it's kind of really nicely coordinated. I just popped a little label from the kit on there, and obviously we decorated the front with some lace and one of the other kind of pieces there. Just tied it up with some string to kind of hold it closed. Oops. And then I've glued it down as a little side pocket where the tag just kind of slots in, and some doily running down the side. And then on this, the inside of the back cover, again, we've just kind of popped on some of the background page, made a large pocket down the bottom, fabric ruffle, this blue lace with some ivory lace and a pink flower, and then this gorgeous blue bow that just kind of marries the two together. And then tucked in there, again, I just took that handsome man, and he's just plain on the back, so you can journal on there. That's just tucked in that pocket. And that massive tag that we just kind of made this together, and it was just literally some background page and then one of those massive frames, which, you know, initially I would never put those things together, but it just looked really good. We just glossy accented some of those little rosebuds, and then we made a little kind of matching tiny tag to just kind of clip on there with the bulb pin. So that's that, and they go in there. And then here in the side, I just kind of popped in this little kind of fold out, which we actually kind of made this together. So this was the one that we kind of came up with by total fluke. So at the front, it's a kind of little booklet, and then at the back, you've just got a little pocket there with a couple of pieces from the kit in there. And then you've got this pocket with, again, a couple more pieces from the kit kind of slotting in there. So that's that one. And then also made a little kind of mini journal. And again, I just stuck a couple of the background pages together, so you've got, again, that lovely squidgy kind of feel. And then I just stitched in some, you know, variety of kind of coffee dye pages. So you've got some pages in there. And then in the back, it's just got a little pocket here that I just stitched in the sewing machine. And I just tucked in, again, a couple more pieces from the kit. And another little kind of booklet, which, you know, it's not got a hardcover or anything, it's just copy paper, but it's just got some more little pages in there. So, you know, you've got plenty of pull-out bits, you've got plenty of room for journaling, lots and lots and lots of bits inside the, well, inside the whole journal, really. So, my voice is beginning to go now. So that's the entire journal. It's called Very Vintage. It was using the Very Vintage kit that obviously is also available in my shop. And obviously this journal is listed in my shop to coincide, you know, now with the video going up. So I hope you like it, and thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks then. Bye.